That's a good looking thumbnail. Hi everyone, on today's video my top 4 favorite cameras to begin film photography in 2022, and with some kind of a twist. And these are not well known and cameras everybody's talking about, but lesser known cameras. Let's check this out. Everybody is recommending the Canon AE1, and rightfully so. It's an awesome camera, and sadly enough, due to this popularity, the prices are skyrocketing. But what about the Canon EF? The Canon EF has all the features of the Canon AE1, plus a little bit more, like a double exposure capability, a higher flash sync speed, and the fact that it tells you which shutter speed you're actually using in the viewfinder. So I think this is a pretty cool camera. The reason it was not that successful when it came out was its price. It was somehow an expensive camera, and you might notice it if you hold one in your hands. It's built like a tank and feels like a brick. And even though it used mercury batteries back in the day, well, this camera has a voltage regulator, so you just whack in alkaline or silver oxide batteries and you're good to go. So to me, the Canon EF is definitely a go-to camera for Canon in 2022. Plus, they don't sell for a lot of money these days, so it's time to get one. Lots of people are talking about the Nikon FM series, and for good reasons. These are excellent cameras, so much so not everybody knows about them. But you see, the Nikon FM has another brother, the FE. The FE stands for electronic. This one has an electronic shutter opposed to a mechanical shutter for the FM, and it adds the feature of automatic exposure, aperture priority, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Some of you might be worried about the electronic side of this camera, meaning that it will not work if the batteries are totally depleted, but carrying a spare battery is not that difficult, and they're pretty cheap, so it's no reason not to like the Nikon FE. I do. The best way to describe an Olympus camera is refinement, and the OM1 is no stranger to that. It's a refined camera. I love it. This is the OM1, or, well, the first of the OM series, the OGOM, or the OGOM, whatever that means. I like this camera. It's fully mechanical. It's pretty simple. It's just centering the needle to achieve exposure. It's a camera that I really like to use in manual mode. Well, in fact, this is the only mode available on this. But the quality, the build quality, and the compactness, if you compare it side to side to the Canon EF, and keeping in mind that they were introduced on the same year, you will see what compactness means. And although the camera uses a mercury battery, which is not available anymore, you can easily whack in an adapter or just have it modified to use alkaline or silver oxide battery. The way this camera is built makes it very easy to do the diode mode. There's even a few PDFs online to try to find how to do this. So yeah, the OGOM, Olympus OM1, it's a total win for me. A while ago I reviewed the Pentax K1000 right here, and I said, well, it's an awesome camera, I love it. But it lacks some features, and it was made to be a student of beginner's camera. High quality, but not a lot of features. What if I tell you that there is a Pentax that has all the qualities of the K1000, plus all the missing features, and even more? There it is, the Pentax KX. I shot a video a while ago while I was down in the street doing these type of street portraits, and I was using a Pentax KX, so you know about the quality of the camera. I think it has all the missing things from the K1000, the self-timer, the mirror lockup, the periscope to read out the aperture, and shutter speed indication. Plus, it's a matching needle for setting the exposure, making it really easy to use. Plus, I looked it up online, and the KX sells for basically the same price as the K1000. So it's more camera for the same amount of money. What's not to like about it? I don't know. I do like it. It's one of my favorite cameras. But you're gonna say all the cameras I mentioned are my favorite, so that doesn't mean anything. But anyways, I hope you learned something today. This is my top 4 cameras to begin film photography in 2022. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.